So I guess it's time for me to start this off calm, collected, most importantly, vulnerable. I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Risky Solo, aka Fancy Quick, aka Problem Solver, aka, I can go on and on. But this story is not just about me. It's about my people that have been living with me, living around me for years. My childhood, my city, Altadena. I'm gonna start off with Owen Bryan helping us through the anti-slavery from Jim Crow in our city being built off a thriving community, diversity, uniqueness, talents. Is an important neighborhood for African American history. We have a lot of leaders. We have a lot of potential in our city. I would say did, but we still do, because they still are successful. They still help the people out in our community. And to show we are in this together, regardless what happens around us. So saying that Owen Bryan started off will just be vague. It all was originally made by the Ha Manga tribe. Now I know they came by and not only bought the city or bought land, I would say, they made this land at the time of 1800s, 1880 to be exact. John Frederick bought 937 acres of land. Originally was called Woodbury Ranch, a place where horses, chickens, sheep, I guess, was being taken care of. But our next person, Brian O. Clark, he didn't just sell, he sold trees and plants, maybe bushes, I don't know. I wasn't there at the time. But the place was originally called Altadena Nursery, his place, their land, where he was helping. Of course, it's a nursery, which I'll say one building started off small, became big and large as it went. Los Angeles had a railroad connected to Altadena, what made it easier for people to come by. Tourist attraction, I would say, to come by and experience the Altadena love. But towards the 1920s, 40s, the black community came around and started experiencing something new. The new thing was they was being accepted. That is something not everybody is accepted at a place, a city, where they can be themselves, where they can build a foundation. Willip Brown was our first black woman. Accomplished something that many couldn't achieve at the time. A commercial pilot. She had her own license. Whoever knew? Let's also not forget Charles White, a talented artist, to show freedom and unity in his art. He even have a park named by him. He's so extraordinary. He is one of the ones. He is definitely implanted in our history. But Altadena, the meadow, was a middle class for African Americans, African American leaders, African American activists, artists, performers, even visual artists, to come by and escape from the Jim Crow. It's so shame that we had to have something like that happen to us for us to find our way. but I feel like it made us stronger. At least I do. Mona Holmes was the voice of us. A moment to be ourselves. A moment to have freedom. No matter where we went, we were shamed, beaten, spit on, even thrown out. But a place that have accepted us was Altadena. That's where we thrive. Not only were white millionaires were there, but black community that were millionaires will come by and build on their own. They will expand on our city. They will expand on the love that was around. They came together, and I feel like that's what it's about. No matter if you were Asian, Mexican, black or white, or any other race, we accepted who it was. It wasn't just a place of home. It was a place of family. It was a place you know you could come back to and build more. It was a place you can come back to and know somebody's waiting for you. We didn't only have tourist attractions. We had places you can go to that were actually built off of love. Not something just to show, but a place where people could come by and experience. But for that, I know we will be rebuilt just because we didn't build it off of fighting. We didn't build it just trying to own something. We built it to escape and to find what was accepting to us. And accepting is like so small of a word to say, really, because freedom everybody should have. But we had to fight for it. And a place where that accepts us, we thrived. Not just one community, not just a culture, all of us, anybody that came to Altadena. Because Altadena is my home. That's where I'm born, where I found friends, even found my talent of dancing. I just know it's a place where anybody could come to. So I thank you to the ones that did show us attention, show us love. Just because we're all not close together, we're all still connected, just like the sewers. Altadena is not just a home, it's a family. We will rebuild. And most importantly, Altadena is not for sale. But this is where my story starts. This is where Risky became solo, of knowing what the world was about. This is the aftermath.